not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Yeah, it's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know what it is on a wild ass Wednesday. We got so much content, we just gotta keep on cutting it like no tomorrow. So I'm not even gonna do a recap. That's how many segments we so deep into it. I'm not even doing recaps at this point. At this point, it's all over with. It's kind of like, hey, look, man, it is gonna be what it's gonna be. All right, so let's get on with it, man. Get on with this show. This is it. USC. Rob Ryan lands at USC. My whole question is this going to work? This comes from Football Scoop with John Bryce. Rob Ryan he's going to return to the college ranks. And will this work in the Big Ten? I don't know. The Big Ten right now in college football is the IT conference. In the last 2 years, Michigan being last year's national championship, and then this year in the 12-team format, Ohio State taking the crown. Now you have perennial powerhouses out there like Oregon, Indiana, and Kurt Cignetti. His second year, he's reloaded. Penn State's always going to be a problem with Franklin. And then Sharon Moore out of Michigan. He's a coaching genius to me. And I can admit that as an Indiana fan, as a proud Hoosier, I can admit that because this dude took a quarterback who can't throw and beat Alabama handedly. It wasn't even a question. So yeah, the Big Ten right now is the IT conference in college football. However, here we go. With the linebacker coaching spot open on Southern Cal's staff since Matt Entz, he departed to take over Fresno State, Lincoln Riley hurled the defensive coordinator DeAnton Lynn. They're working to add longtime NFL veteran Rob Ryan to coach the Trojans linebackers. Now, DeAnton Lynn, his defense, he's a really good defensive coordinator. Let me start you right there because opening night, they beat LSU. And then they turn around and beat Texas A&M to close the season. USC has a good defensive coordinator. Now, they're going to be better scanning the field. I thought it was a low-class move by Lincoln Riley to go ahead and bench Miller Moss. I thought that was Bush League and amateur, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we promoting this month. This your boy Big Vern. As always, drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern pushing another rap album this month. Killer Mike. Songs for Sinners and Saints. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the album, Nobody Knows, with Anthony Hamilton, is a really good song. Humble Me, very deep, very good song. Higher Level, Lord Prepare Me, Had to Go Get It, and Still Talking That Shit. Killer Mike, Songs for Saints and Sinners, in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Killer Mike doing his thing. ATL, it's a great album. Go get it. So when we go back, and I keep asking these questions, is this going to work? I don't know. And that's me being real. I just don't know if this is going to work. Now, Rob Ryan, he's been a special defensive assistant for the Las Vegas Raiders, a position he's held since 2022. And if you need more insight into how the Raiders stacked up defensively, I'll give it to you. The Raiders were 25th in points against their opponents per game. They were 15th total yards per game, 15th in passing yards a game, and 13th in rushing yards a game, 23rd in sacks, and 22nd in interceptions. None of that is to be proud of. None of that is to be proud of. Now, you can point to a lot of deficiencies in the Raiders game, defensive on that side of the ball, but That's this dude's calling card. And I will be honest with you, his dad was such a legend that both of his sons get a lot of credit and they always go after these guys just because your name is linked to Buddy Ryan. And that's the truth. Rex and Ryan are just okay coordinators, offensive coordinators. Rex was just an okay coach for the Jets. That's the truth. He was just an okay coach. Now, because of Baltimore's success and Baltimore Ravens' earlier defensive success in the early 2000s, not Rob, but anyway, I'm not even going to do that, man. I'm not touching that. Lynn and Ryan have a long history and have remained close in contact with each other throughout the years. Now, they worked together previously in Buffalo, where Ryan was the assistant coach for the defense and Lynn was a defensive assistant. They later reunited in Baltimore in 2021 when Ryan was an inside linebackers coach and Lynn worked with the safeties. And again, is this going to work? Is this going to make some noise in the Big Ten? I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. And the reason that makes me say I don't know is that I don't know when was the last time Rob Ryan actually coached in college. I'll have those answers for you when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting. As always, this is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern promoting a new rap album this month. Redman, Muddy Waters 2. Get it in stores where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is What's Hot, La 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 with Redman and Method Man, Don't You Miss, Ignorant, A, Hood Star with Kid Capri, Faith Evans, Pop the Trunk, Ghetto Motivation, I love that record, Kush with Snoop Dogg, Goofy, 1 O'Clock, and many more. Redman, Muddy Waters 2, in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Redman doing his thing. Funk Dr. Spock, Brick City. Make sure you go get the album, Muddy Waters 2. So when we last left off, I was asking, will this work? Because I didn't know when was the last time Rob, when was the last time that he coached at a collegiate level? And that had been Oklahoma State as a defensive coordinator from 1997 to 1999. Wow. That's a long time ago. Because I graduated high school in 96. I'll just be honest with you. That was a long time ago. And that's the last time this dude was in the college ranks. Now, it may be a bit of an adjustment for him and the curve. And that's an awful long time to be missing from a college game that changes so fast and gets super creative. That's why I love college football, because of the creativity in the coordinators. I can turn on a game like New Mexico State versus UTEP and be like, wow, these guys, because when you get down to the smaller schools, that's going to be your X's and O savants. They don't have the 4 and 5 star recruits. They don't have the NFL pre-talent and things of that nature, because when you get up to those levels, you're really an ego manager. You're trying to manage these guys' emotions and get them to play together, because you know that, hey, look, in some divisions, this is semi-pro. But when you get to those smaller divisions and you get to these smaller conferences, these guys, they have to have a great scheme, a proven defense, and a proven method. And that's what's going to make them successful if they ever get up to the next level. That being said, he's been gone for so long, the game changes. And that's why I had to keep asking, will this work? He's had 9 different NFL stops for 8 different franchises in that same time frame. He's been the defensive coordinator for the Oakland Raiders, Cleveland Browns, New Orleans Saints, Dallas Cowboys, and none of those teams were ever a juggernaut in defense. Not while he was there. Again, I don't know if this is going to work. I just don't know if this is going to work. But as always, I got to keep it real with you because
he telling the truth. He telling the truth. Is he telling the truth? Ain't nothing wrong with the truth.
Ain't nothing wrong with the truth. regardless of how you feel about it, I want to hear from you. Get in the comments. If you are a USC fan, does this make the Trojans better for the sophomore season in the Big Ten? This is Big Vern.